Hi, I'm Glenn Lovelace, CEO of Penasco Valley Telephone Cooperative. 2020 was an unprecedented year in so many respects. The world changed in March when COVID-19 became a global pandemic. The economy will take years to recover, while families deal with losses and tragedies as well. Our thoughts and prayers go out to all who lost family and friends to this relentless virus, and to those who lost businesses and jobs. This was a chaotic year. With the lockdowns, closed schools, closed businesses, and restricted travel, the internet is more important than ever. I'm very proud of the work that PVT has done to help our members, customers, and our community. Between the co-op and PVT networks, we added over 1,000 data customers in 2020. You'll hear more about that and the programs that we created to help connect schools and students, and our pledge not to disconnect data customers for inability to pay their bills. The issue of broadband in rural America has gotten more attention than ever before. The good news is that the state of New Mexico and the federal government are increasing funding. However, those who are creating the funding and the think tanks in DC and Santa Fe who are suggesting ways to distribute the funds do not have real-world experience connecting people to the internet. Our job is to help them bring theory into practice and make sure that our customers are the ones who benefit from the new funding. We are all working hard to make PVT even stronger. We've accomplished a lot and have a lot to discuss. We want to thank you all for your support. Now our PVT team will provide more highlights from our activities and accomplishments in 2020.
I'm Kurt Gerard, Chief Financial Officer for Penasco Valley Telephone. Wow, recapping the events of 2020, what a year. We witnessed the coronavirus pandemic trigger a global recession as numerous countries went into lockdown. The COVID-19 pandemic has been a massive experiment in telecommuting, telehealth, and remote learning. Up to half of American workers are currently working from home, more than double the number who occasionally telecommuted the previous year. Telehealth is anticipating a continuous increase as more people utilize virtual visits and remote patient monitoring. Remote learning continues to play a critical part in helping educators streamline learning and improve student outcomes. PVT has worked with schools in our community to make certain students stay connected. We realize that our members depend on broadband more than ever. This is why PVT's technicians worked tirelessly this past year to ensure our members have access to telehealth services, remote learning for school children, and remote business operations. This outbreak is accelerating the government to provide funding opportunities to help build broadband infrastructure in rural America. The U.S. Secretary of Agriculture announced last year the availability of a second round of funding under the Broadband Reconnect program. The USDA made available $600 million to be awarded in a series of grants and loans. We submitted our application and were awarded $8.2 million to expand our broadband services and provide faster internet speeds and to better serve you, our members. Our dedicated finance team continues to work with the state of New Mexico and the federal government as new funding opportunities emerge from the CARES Act and pending legislation. I'm excited to be a contributing member of PVT's innovative team as we work to build a better community for you and your family.
Good morning, members. What a year it was. We sure made the most of 2020 in the face of so many obstacles that came our way. All of the workplace asks employees have wanted, such as flex schedules, remote work, telework, working from home, virtual meetings and trainings, you name it, we did it, and successfully. We flash cut right into a new way of working, a new way of thinking, a new way of learning, pushing our automation efforts of the past few years to the immediate forefront. Unfortunately, due to the pressures and demands we were facing as an essential service, being short of supplies including PPE, plus the unknowns and fears of a worldwide pandemic, made it hard to keep employees calm and focused. Our employees stepped up to the plate though and worked harder than ever taking care of our customers. We also had COVID cases among our employees, including myself. Thankfully, so far, we have come through on a good note. My sympathies to all of you who have been stricken with COVID, and my condolences to those who have lost loved ones, family, friends, and co-workers. Not every element of this past year was bad. Many people rediscovered the outdoors, family time, health and wellness, along with all sorts of creative, recreational activities. I commend our employees for their resilience and adaptability, and our leadership for their courage and perseverance. I believe we have a stronger culture because of it. At PVT, we are looking beyond with the promise of hope into this new year as we continue on with what we do best, meeting the needs of our customers. Thank you and enjoy the day.
Hello, I'm Dale Lehman, Vice President of Plant and Operations. This past year, PVT has been very fortunate with several funding opportunities. The first one is the Reconnect 1 grant. This project will add approximately 46 miles of fiber, 35 new electronic sites, and 12 upgraded sites to our plant infrastructure. The Reconnect 1 project will allow approximately 500 premises to receive internet speeds of 25 by 3 meg that previously did not qualify for this service tier. Once everything is ready, we'll go out to bid and construction should start around the third quarter of this year. Our second funding opportunity is the Reconnect 2 grant. This project will consist of approximately 110 miles of fiber, which will serve approximately 270 locations. Due to the extremely long lead times, the fiber for this project has been ordered. The majority of the work of this project will be in 2022. Our third funding opportunity is from the Rural Development Opportunity Fund. This is the FCC's attempt to get areas that are unserved and underserved broadband service, which is defined as speeds lower than 10 by 1 meg. Every year, PVT expands and develops our network to meet customer needs. In 2020, PVT started construction on fiber to the premise in the Mount Joy and Stars End subdivisions. This satisfies the large demand for upload speed not available with DSL and utilizes existing conduit to save construction costs. By utilizing existing infrastructure, we are able to save our members money. We are using the square footage of our existing headquarters building to take advantage of the Solar REAP grant. The Solar REAP grant that we were successful in obtaining consists of 2 ground arrays and a rooftop array. The ground arrays also support covered parking areas. We anticipate a 65% savings on our electric bill in the first year. This project consists of 509 panels, each producing 375 watts of power. We will continue to serve our members by investing in our community.
Hello, I'm Ray Aaron, VP of Data and Network Security. As everyone is aware, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, this last year has been unique. The pandemic created challenges to our ability to provide much-needed services while simultaneously assuring the safety of our members and employees. In response to the pandemic, our IT group made various system enhancements to enable many of our employees to continue to serve our members while working from home during the mandated lockdown. We issued company laptops to provide employees the ability to work from home and enabled remote access to our corporate phone system via company-issued mobile phones. We added an additional firewall to provide secure capacity needed to support a large number of remote employees connecting simultaneously. And we rolled out cloud-based systems with multi-factor authentication to provide secure, off-site access to multiple corporate network resources. The pandemic also created immediate growth in broadband demand. At the outbreak of the coronavirus, with virtually no notice, customer broadband needs ballooned as the nation went into lockdown. PVT's ISP network seamlessly supported this unprecedented growth in broadband demand. Our prior year-over-year investments in updating and upgrading our ISP network really paid off, and our team was very proud to see that our prior projects and planning enabled us to successfully serve our members during this crisis period. We also continued to work throughout 2020 to continue to upgrade our systems to provide greater reliability, security, and faster internet packages. We designed, configured, and installed an RFi system, which extends broadband capacity from the Artesia cable internet system into Cloudcroft and some of the surrounding region. We also updated our virtual servers. These include the servers that provide our members PVTN.net email and DNS. We also updated and enhanced security of the PVT.com website and rolled out a new centralized network management platform to help automate monitoring, maintaining, and updating servers and other network equipment. We have also been working to better utilize our help desk ticket data to improve our processes and more proactively identify, diagnose, and fix network issues. We revised the codes used to identify the specific service types to be more descriptive to improve accuracy in troubleshooting processes. We streamlined trouble codes and also made those more descriptive to provide better analytics. We also requested reporting enhancements in our help desk portal to help us pinpoint trouble trends. We implemented a new consolidated troubleshooting tool that allows us visibility into the various broadband services we provide, including DSL, fiber to the home, cable, and wireless internet, all in a single window. Furthermore, we are performing regular reviews of outages and trouble ticket trends to proactively identify preventable underlying issues and resolve them. Finally, in order to assure the security of our networks, PVT engaged a highly respected network security firm that is also used by the Department of Defense to do a Purple Team assessment of our corporate network security. A Purple Team engagement is a cooperative assessment performed by a security firm who tries to break into the network. They are the Red Team. The internal IT staff, the Blue Team, is invited to participate. The benefit of this type of assessment is that it is a trusted, highly trained outside specialist who looks for holes in network security, much like a hacker would. In doing this, they are able to confirm whether or not our protections are working and also educate our IT team on what additional protections need to be put in place to further improve network security. The Purple Team vendor affirmed our many security measures we had in place were largely effective and also helped us identify areas where we needed to further improve security. It was a very informative process that we will likely perform again in the future to assure we are continuing to do our best to protect the network from hackers and emerging threats.
Hello, I'm Terry Mullins, VP of Sales and Marketing. 2020 was a challenging year, and I'm proud of the staff of PVT for stepping up and meeting those challenges. In January of 2020, we launched the Broadband Booster Pilot Program. This program was launched to bring help to students in our service areas that increasingly needed access to the broadband for schooling. As 2020 developed, we were able to work with the schools using the Broadband Booster program to help students transition to remote learning. By the end of 2020, more than 350 households were connected with this program, so that more than 600 students could continue learning from their homes. During this time, we worked with Kith and Kin, Mayhill Baptist Church, Weed Baptist Church, the Pinion Store, and the Sacramento Fire Department to provide community Wi-Fi hotspots for students and residents to use and stay connected as broadband became more important for people in rural areas. In addition to that, PVT took part in the FCC's Keep Americans Connected pledge. As part of this pledge, we did not disconnect or charge late fees to businesses or customers that could not keep current on their broadband bill due to disruptions caused by the pandemic. During the fall of 2020, we continued to work with our school districts to launch the Reconnect to School program as the new school year began to ensure that students in our service area could attend their virtual classes. We have also worked with the federal government and the state government to expand our service offerings and our network. We have built these improvements while also lowering the price of DSL when members sign a 3-year agreement. If you have not taken advantage of this discount, please give a call to our offices and we will make sure that you are getting the best value out of your PVT internet connection. All of this was done while our employees were adapting to health orders in order to continue serving our community without any unnecessary disruptions in service. Our staff innovated and made sure our members could still get service and support without having to walk into our offices. We transitioned many of our sales and customer service staff to remote working environments that allowed them to continue serving customers over the phone, email, or from behind plexiglass screens in our office. These difficult times have shown the strength of your cooperative, and we are proud to be serving you now and in the future.
Hello, I'm Kayleen Williams, Administrative Assistant at PVT. I would like to share with you PVT's commitment to the communities we serve.
PVT is committed to the safety of our employees. As part of our safety program, we hold monthly safety meetings along with certifications for various safety programs. With COVID restrictions in place, monthly safety meetings are being conducted virtually. Safety for our employees and our customers is an important vision of PVT. PVT is committed to quality education. Since 1995, PVT has sponsored over 150 scholarships to high school seniors, current college students, and returning adult students seeking their undergraduate degree. PVT also sponsors one or more high school students to attend the FRS Youth Tour. This is a 4-day, all-expense-paid tour of Washington, D.C. Unfortunately, like most events in 2020, the tour was canceled. We have just received word that the 2021 tour has been canceled as well. FRS is planning for the tour to resume in 2022. In 2015, the PVT Board of Directors established the PVT Directors Memorial Scholarship to honor past board members who have served at least 9 consecutive years on the board. In 2021, we will honor James Norris and Bob Mayberry from the Cottonwood Exchange. This scholarship is a one-time $500 scholarship.
Here at PVT, protecting and investing in the future of our community is part of our daily life.
We hope you enjoyed our program. We want to thank our members. Thank you for your support for PVT for the past year. Thank you for your trust in us. We also want to thank our directors and our employees. Lastly, we would like to thank our families who help us make this work possible. Thankfully, 2020 is now behind us. We are regrouping, continuing to build internet, and looking forward to 2021 becoming a year of hope. We're hoping for an end to the pandemic. We're hoping for effective vaccines and herd immunity. We're hoping you and yours have a great year. And we're hoping that we can all find toilet paper.